What's going on YouTube? It's Mike Knights coming to you with some more of this Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta gameplay, and this is the last little bit of clips I have. Actually, this is the last one to be exact. I actually wanted to get another gameplay before the beta ended. 2 weeks ago, whenever the beta was, with the class that I set up. I just couldn't get any gameplay that I thought was good enough to watch. But there's a class I have, and the setup is so. I feel like this game is gonna have such unique setups because of gun customization. There's a lot of perks that you would think off the top of your head. Oh, okay, this is easily gonna be the best perk out of Group 1. This is easily gonna be the perk out of Group 2 and Group 3. I think what makes that kind of go out the window is because of the gun customization. I had a class with a AUG, and I don't want to give away too much because I really thought this class was super unique, and it would be funny to find out that thousands of people have this class or whatever. But it was pretty much a run and gun class mixed with almost like I don't even know exactly how to put it, but in the class I also used the I don't remember what perk it is, but essentially you can get your equipment back, your tactical, your lethal, and you can get it back after 30 seconds or so. And I had stem and I had a claymore, so you can imagine I had plenty of claymores around the map, and I can easily stem myself up after a battle or whatever the case may be. I felt a little like Octane on crack running around. Like it was a very, I didn't think that a playstyle like that would be too possible in this game, because of how most people play the game, or the people that I've seen and ran into and whatnot on the beta. But it was a great, I had so much fun during those games. I just didn't think any of the games were enough for me to record, and I should have probably just recorded it anyway. I was having so much fun with those classes because it was a very weird, not even mix, because it wasn't even a mix of running and gunning, because I was just running and gunning, but I also was leaving around claymores all around the map. So it's like I would be in one spot, kill a couple people, kill a couple people, run away, but I would leave claymores at that place. So when a person comes to, oh, he's still camping there, I could go get him, da da da. He might be in a corner doing this, that, and third. They would run in and get hit by my claymore, and I'm not even nowhere even in that area anymore. So I would just be getting kills from 20-30 yards away from where I'm actually am, and it was a really fun class. And I think that's going to be a big part of this game, is that you're going to be able to make so many different type of classes. Now they all might run the same, they all might run you might have a couple classes with assault rifles that run similarly, because of how assault rifles and those guns move. You want to be a little slower. You want to be definitely doing what I've learned over the last couple of days, is there's no reason to run. You know what I mean? You can definitely run. Definitely if you're crossing the street, do that big run that the gun comes up and your ADS speed is significantly slower. Running across, or trying to get away from somebody, yeah, that's smart to use then. But other than that, I barely try to use my run. I always try to, if I'm going into a place of interest where I know a lot of people will be, I'm gonna walk around that corner like it's nobody's business. You know what I mean? I don't even crouch, so to speak. I really be walking, like walking around these corners, and it's like the funniest thing ever. As you can see here, my tactical immobilization. I see, honestly, and this is a little contrarian, so to speak, but you know what I mean, the way this game plays, and And the way, and this is how I've always been in most Call of Duties, weirdly enough. If my team is getting spawn trapped, like, do you think I'm gonna keep on running outside to keep on getting killed? Like, absolutely not. I'm going to stick into an area where I know if you guys keep on rushing my team, I can pick, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 people off, get a nice little radar, and then we can change the tides. You know, obviously I was in that building for a little bit. I got a radar, and then I got my precision airstrike. So instead of me running out trying to, you know, bogart our way out of, you know, this pretty much they cornered us off into our spawn, instead of trying to constantly run into that, and then look at my teammate. Good thing there's another person in there. He's just running, la 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 la. But you know, instead of trying to do all of that, I'm gonna wait here, wait until I see a couple stupid people run around, think they're gonna clean us up like there's no tomorrow. Wait for that, get a couple kills, and then we can change the tides. I don't understand why people think like camping at any point or not moving is like bad. Like, what do you think? I'm going to keep on running at people when they are clearly at the vantage points and clearly at the best points of interest in this game? No sirree Bob. No sirree Bob. But anyways, pretty much back to what I was saying before. You know, the guns and the perks, I think, are going to be the standout so to speak. You know, I don't even want to say additions, because they're not additions, they've always been in the game, but the way the customization of the guns in this game is just gonna open up a whole new field. And then on top of that, what really I think is gonna make it so much better is the fact that the pick 10 system, or pick 11, whatever the case may be, is not exactly included. So, you know, instead of you running 5 attachments and then you can only run 2 perks, 1 perk, that's usually how it was in every pick 10 system game that has a system like that. You know, I don't think Ghost was called pick 10, but it was pretty much you can pick you know, it was like 15 slots, and you pick whatever, however, what you want in that customization. But in the pick 10 system, I always went for more attachments and more, you know, something more from my gun, because usually you only need 2 perks, 1 perk, you know what I mean, throw a ghost on, throw, you know, something else to maybe keep you silent, or whatever the case may be, whatever perks you like. But I know I usually always use more attachments, more lethals, more, usually I use less perks. But now, because of the fact that the perks are not in addition to the lethals and the grenade, the lethals, the tactical, and the gun customization, you can pretty much go nuts. Obviously on your gun, go nuts, add the 5 attachments, or, you know, 4 attachments and a perk, and on top of that, you can still have all 3 of your perks, all 2, you know, both tacticals, or 1 tactical, 1 lethal. And it's just, instead of penalizing me for putting all this on my gun, you know, you still have the chance or the option, obviously not even really an option, because you're gonna have to put a perk, but you know, you still can put a perk, still can put both your lethals, or, you know, your lethal and your tactical. And I think that's gonna be so good for the customization of just overall everything. And pretty much as I'm watching this now, it's funny because, like, there's points in times in this commentary where I almost forget that I'm doing a commentary, because it's weird to say, this game is very campy, but every time I watch it, I want to play more. And right there, did it not look like he just dolphin dived? Because it looked like he dolphin dived, I thought he was dead, because I'm like, oh, okay, he got shot from the back and his body, you know what I mean, like, jumped forward. but it looked like he dolphin dived, and that guy got up and killed me. So I don't know what happened exactly there, but hey, you know what I mean. I didn't make the game. I don't know what happened there, but it looked like he dolphin dived, and I would be really tight if he's the one person that can dolphin dive. But yeah, honestly, I see the gameplay, and I always think to myself, like, damn, like I really wish I could just turn on Call of Duty right now and play some games. You know what I mean? Like go do something else and then come back and play some more games. So I think honestly, the rifts between the community and the developers, I think it's honestly going to blow over. The community is definitely going to be split. That's COD community in its finest. Always going to be split. But I think the people that like this game, the people that will enjoy this game, the people that will definitely, you know, play all the whole year, I think that is going to be this game is going to be right. You know, this is going to be right up there for most people in terms of Call of Duties ever. I think it has that potential, and I honestly believe that. I'm not saying that to blow smoke up someone's butt, because honestly, I could care less. They don't pay me, but I think that if they do certain things correctly down the line, and definitely fill out this game's potential, this surely can be one of the best Call of Duties of all time. Absolutely, absolutely. But there you guys go, nice little TDM gameplay, last one of the beta. But boy, when this game comes out, we're definitely going to be having gameplays on this channel throughout the whole year. Obviously, I'm lying right there. That right there was a lie, guys. That was a lie, because I can't tell the future. I could literally stop liking this game as soon as I get it. But when the game first comes out, definitely going to be getting the videos out to you guys. But there you guys go. Like the video, subscribe, do whatever you crazy kids do. Without further ado, I'm out of here.